What's up, everybody? Viper here, back in Withstand. Today I'm going to go over how to get the upgrades for your vehicle and what you actually have to do. The total parts you're going to need is going to be 24 scrap metal, 5 metal parts, 6 planks, 7 springs, 10 gears, and 4 wire. Now you're going to have to build the tools that you're going to need to actually get this going before you can actually come to this place here and actually build these upgrades. You got an engine upgrade, transmission upgrade, the storage trailer puts a little trailer where you can store stuff, and a water trailer which will give you unlimited water. So let me go ahead and go to the workbench and show you what you need, because each one of these needs a screwdriver and a wrench. Alright, we're at a workbench. Now we need a screwdriver and a wrench to complete those tasks for the engines and trailers and all that. But to get these, you're going to need a hammer and metal. So the first thing we're going to have to build is a hammer. So that I'll need planks and 3 scrap. Then once you build that, you're going to have to go down to the smelting toolkit. And that'll also need some more scrap and a metal parts and the hammer. And then after that, you'll end up having to go over to this smelter thing and use your metal scrap to make metal. And your wrench will take 5 metal to make, plus the hammer. And then the screwdriver is 1 metal and 1 metal part. So that's the first thing you really got to do, is get those tools. And for all the tools, the total parts you're going to need is 2 metal parts, and then 14 scrap and 1 wood plank. So to find all that stuff, I'll end up going back over in this way and hit up these buildings around here to try to find enough scrap really for what you're going to need. So let me go ahead and hit up that little first place that we're going to go, which is going to be right down here. Alright, we're right by the road where you first start out at, and I'm going to go down to the south, which we're right here, and then we're going to hit up the gas station right here so we can actually fill up our fuel, and then we're going to hit up the little construction site. We'll see if I can coast down here without actually having to fill it up before I get to the gas station. Alright, go into my thing and go into inventory and then fill these up. Alright, now we got a full tank of gas. There's also another can. With such a limited inventory space, you got to be really careful about what you're picking up. Like, I don't even pick up gunpowder early off, because I really don't even use the damn any of the weapons. And in any chance I get to fill up, I'll fill up my water and gas. Alright, we're just going to keep going down this road. And there's all kinds of places to loot down here. And if you see these little roads like this, it'll lead to a different area. But this little building site down here is a good place to come to find scrap and metal parts and stuff like that. And it's right here on the right. Now you're going to have to deal with some military people in there and one of these little trash cans, but until they fix the AI in this game, this stuff is entirely too easy. And all you really need is your little boop machine. I'm gonna wait till this guy turns around and I'm gonna go boop him. Sometimes these guys only take one hit, sometimes they take more. It's good to have quite a bit of health kits when you're doing this. And I do have some. And that little hospital, when you first start off going to the quest, and do check these guys, because sometimes you can pick up a assault rifle from them. Where'd that first guy go? There he is. And then on the floor, sometimes you'll see scrap metal on the floor. And then there's some wire. I'm really taking these health kits because I'm gonna probably take some more damage in here. Ooh. Just be careful when you're in here. All you got to do is lose sight of them and they'll go back to their standard pathing. Alright, back again. I still have not figured out why some of them will take one hit and some will take 2 or 3 hits. Okay, so here's a piece of scrap. And you need a lot of scrap for all this stuff. Alright, check this. No. See, here's an assault rifle. If they're shooting at you, just jump until you can get away from them. See, now he just goes back to his regular scheduled stuff. And there's another assault rifle. Alright, I'm just kind of clearing these guys as I go. Well, I almost didn't see him. Empty bottles. You're going to have to do quite a bit of looting to actually get your car. Just make sure all these dudes are dead. Oh, a bunch of apples. See, I need to eat. I don't pick up any kind of seeds or anything yet because it's just, you don't have the space to pick everything up. As long as you get behind these guys where they're aiming, you can just come up to them and boop them. Oh, where's the door to this place? Can you even get in here? Oh, it would be on the back side. There is planks here. If you pick this up, it's a plank. But I usually just hit that farmhouse. The starting area is right here. Go up the road, and this farmhouse right here has a bunch of wood logs. I think 9. And then that's where I get my planks from. I just make the wood logs into planks. And this garage up here for your upgrades is right there. Alright, so I got 4 scrap, 3 metal parts, 3 wires. And then I'm going to do some more looting so I can get everything done to actually show you the vehicle. You're just going to have to keep keep going back and forth between getting fuel and looking for food and water and filling up your gas tank until you eventually get enough stuff to afford all the upgrades and all the tools that you need. Just focus on the tools first and then worry about your truck. Another place I like to go to is the junkyard. So it says we're right here and the junkyard is over on our right. And I usually miss it when I'm coming this way, so I usually hit it up on the way back. So we're just going to go back towards the starting area, and then we should see it on the right. There's a couple buildings there, but it usually doesn't have a lot of scrap, but the junkyard usually has a lot. And it's right here, I think. If your truck flips, just hit R and it'll reset it. And there's usually a couple dudes in here. And you'll find a bunch of stuff on the ground. So you got to kind of look for it as well. Another gas can. I usually try to keep 3 or 4 gas cans. That seemed to be enough for you to go exploring without having to go back to the gas station every so often. There is zombies in here, so if you don't see any, just be careful because you could be picking something out of a box and all of a sudden you're going to get hit up by the zombies. And sometimes it takes them a while to actually load in. Like you won't see any and all of a sudden you'll see a bunch of them will just come and get you out of nowhere. See, these guys weren't here before, now they are. Boop. Boop. I love my boop stick. There's no better weapon in the game besides the boop stick. You don't have to worry about using a whole bunch of ammo. Here's some gears. And the items do respawn. Like if you quit the game out, you know, saved it and then quit out and came back, you could come back to these locations and still pick up stuff on the ground. So now I got 11 scrap, 3 metal parts, 3 wires, 3 gears, so I've got a pretty good amount of stuff. So let me go ahead and go back to the other side. Alright, we're back at the farmhouse. It's got all the greenhouses in it, and that is right here on the map. Starting area is here and right here. So the first thing you need is the hammer, then you're going to need the smelting toolkit, and then the wrench and the screwdriver. Hammer, I need some planks, and I said there was a place over here to get planks. And there'll be 9 little logs over here. How much room do I have? Then you just take those little logs and then make them into planks. Then you craft that. smelting toolkit, scraps and that. Now you'll be able to use this to make, I need 1 metal. So now I have a screwdriver, and then now I just need 5 more metals. And I only have 2, so I'll have to go back and keep farming stuff. So you just got to keep going back and forth with your, always having to worry about your inventory spots. But in my last video, the little guide, I showed this place because it has all the crafting stations, and it has storage. So actually I got some more scraps here. So I don't even have to go out and find stuff. So luckily I already had it. So now I'm going to make 5 more metals, and I can make my wrench. And then I create my wrench. Now I have all the tools I need. I'm still going to need quite a bit of parts to create everything. I need 3 more metal parts, which I have. I'm going to need a bunch more gears. I need 10 of these gears, 1 more wire, and 5 planks. So I'm going to have to go search for some more stuff to get everything I need. Alright, I'm going to go do some more farming, and then I'll meet you back at the garage. And the garage is just right up here. And then we're going to go out of this, get back on the highway, and we're going to take a left. And it's kind of slow going up these mountains, but you'll get there eventually. So here's the garage. And on the map, it is right here. So you got the farm there, and the garage is actually this place here. So the map is kind of, I don't know if it's off or what. But we're going to craft these 4 things. I'll bring you back after I craft them, and then I'll show you the trailer and the vehicle afterwards. So I'll bring you right back. Alright, so now I've got all the upgrades. There's nothing left to craft. Now if you look at your vehicle, there's no trailers on it. To get your trailers, you have to go to My Trailers, and you have to click it of which trailer you want. So you click both of them, and you'll have, both the storage trailer, and you can put stuff in it. It's just like the storage that you found back in the house, and I don't know, there's like 6, 7 of them all over the map. And then you also have a water, so you can probably get away with just having 1 water bottle, but I usually keep 2. And then you can have unlimited water, and now you got a place to store stuff. If you don't want the water trailer, you can get rid of just the water trailer and have the storage, or vice versa. Luckily you don't, it's not like real life mechanics with trailers, because trying to back up 2 trailers in real life, there's no way in hell I would even consider that. So you just kind of just jerk them around. You can back up with them. It's kind of a pain, but whatever, it works. And then if you wreck and flip your vehicle and you hit R, you'll go into space. It's kind of funny. Until it actually rights the vehicle. You might have to do it a few times depending on where you are. And there I just went into space. Just keep doing it till it actually gets your vehicle turned over where you need it. It kind of goes really crazy when you have all these trailers on it, but at least you have a way to right your vehicle in case something happens. But another thing I've heard on Steam forums is people actually losing their vehicles, and there's two of these garages I found on the map. I can't remember exactly where it is, the second one, but it's over on this side of the map. Somewhere down over in here somewhere. Maybe this one right here. I believe it is this. So you got a garage here and then a garage over here. So if you lose your vehicle, just go to these garages and hit the respawn vehicle, and it'll put it right out in front. It might be a long walk, but I've had to do it a couple times. So this is the vehicle. This is how to get it. You're going to have to do a lot of farming and inventory management to get all the items you actually need for it. But hope this helps. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later.